What do you think about boombox, guys? I found that in the garbage. You guys know that I'm a sanitation engineer, right? Well, believe it or not, someone threw that out. Works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. It has a CD player in it. It has a CD player, tuner, cassette. Works perfectly. I'm going to give that away to somebody I know. And I think I told you guys I also found that in the trash. I have another vacuum upstairs, and those I didn't find in the trash. That's my SDS hammer drill I got. Those I paid for. I didn't find that in the trash. I found that in the trash. That's a working Keurig. I found that Keurig in the trash, and I found that one in the trash. These both work perfectly. I'm giving both of those to my sister. I found a lot of stuff in the trash, guys. But that's not what I want to show you guys. Let's go into where the motorcycles are. You see, I moved the big dog up because I'm going to be changing the oil in that. Let's go over here to the Honda. You see, I got the pins welded down, and I put some Bondo around the welds, and what we're going to sand this down a little bit. And you remember the two holes over here? I covered those up. We'll sand all this down, but these are welded down. And the seats basically, now all you do, what I did is I drilled the holes out. So, let me see here, hold on a minute, let me pause you guys, I need both hands. Okay, and that's basically what you do, guys. See where the pins are? The seats. See, the seat won't move, it won't bounce up and down. And then when you want to access, let's say for instance, you get on your bike one day, you don't have any power. Well, you know, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to check your fuses, right? Your fuse box is under the seat. Well, that's where I moved it. Pull that out. Pull that out. Lift the seat up. And there's a fuse box. You know, it's as simple as that. Goes up, goes down, put those in, locks the seat down. Now what I'm going to also do too, if I have any leather left over from the big dog seat, I'm going to make a tool bag that's going to fit right underneath here. And I'll figure out some way to attach it to the seat here, or I'm going to have it bolted to the fender. So yeah, that's what I did also is I put a spacer in here to bring the front up a little bit. You know, and yeah, you can see the wires underneath there, but you know, man, this is sort of like a rat bike anyway, so you know, I mean, it looks kind of cool being all flat black with the mini ape hangers, the solo seat. You know, I think I'm going to leave it. That's kind of like the look I wanted. I wanted that sinister look. You know, and I'm still thinking of pulling the engine to put my 85 head on. I'm still thinking of doing that just for the looks alone. I mean, it will look better with the 85 head on it. I don't think it'll run any different. The one thing about that motorcycle right there, that has to be warmed up. or it ain't worth a crap. And what I also did too is I put a little bit of seafoam in here, because the seafoam is a good fuel stabilizer. You know, what I did is I filled the tank up. That way the tank doesn't rust over the winter. And I put 3 ounces of fuel. You're supposed to put 1 ounce of seafoam per gallon. So there's about 3.2 gallons in there. I put in 3 ounces of seafoam. And the way you measure a liquid ounce is with a shot glass. A shot glass, 1 shot of liquor is supposed to be 1 ounce. So that's how we did that. Now, when I change the oil in the Big Dog, we're going to warm it up, drain the oil out. I'm not going to change the oil filter, because the oil filter is supposed to be new, according to the dealer, because the dealer, they changed the oil and the oil filter in this before they gave it to me. But I don't really like the kind of oil that they have in this. So I'm putting my oil in that I got for this. So I know for a fact the oil filter is new, so I don't have to touch that. But I'm going to also put the same oil in the primary. I did change the oil in the primary, but I'm going to change it again, specifically because I want to put a new O-ring in the primary drain screw, because that has an old O-ring in it and it does drip a little bit. So I have a new O-ring for the drain screw in the prime. Okay, guys, that seat over there for the Big Dog, we have to work it a little bit more. As you see, I still didn't. I have to put some resin on this. I might do that right now, or I might do it tonight, I don't know. I'll tell you guys, it's getting cold, man. It's supposed to go down to like 19 degrees tonight, man. Oh, man, I'll tell you, our riding days are over. They're over till next year. They're over. So that's supposed to be, you know, I can see now what it is. I can see that it's a skull. You know, I would have never figured that's a skull until you look at it. So let me see, what else do we got to do on this, guys? Oh yeah, this does need a battery. It does need a battery. The battery's okay, but it's not really. The battery's probably about 70%, since I destroyed the one cell. So I got to get a battery for it. When I take the battery out, we'll see if we can make a battery cover out of leather. And I still have to get a key. I only have 1 key for this, and I only have 1 key for the Big Dog. I have to get a spirit key made for this, or a new ignition. And I have to get another key made, a key made for the Big Dog. I only have 1 key for that. Yeah, I only have 1 key for the Big Dog. See, the key's right here. I only have one key for it. And this is not an original key. I even tried looking at the numbers. I ran those numbers. The numbers don't mean nothing. Because the original Big Dog key has the piece of plastic here that says Big Dog on it. It says BDM on it. So maybe I can buy a blank and have a company make one. There's a key cutter right around the corner. Maybe they'll cut a key for me. Sometimes they don't do vehicle keys. They might. Or I can always send away for a key from Big Dog. Just give my my VIN number. I can always do that. But I'll try the guy around the corner here first. What I'll do is I'll get a blank, and I'll see if they can cut a key for me. I'll do the same thing for the Honda Rebel. So, yeah, that does look pretty good like that. And I just put that Bondo around those welds maybe about an hour ago, so we'll wait for that to dry, and tomorrow I'll see if I can sand that down, and then we'll have to paint the fender over again. But I'll tell you, man, that does look pretty damn good like that now, I have to admit it. I was going to sell that, but I think I'm going to keep it. It's starting to look pretty damn good. Okay, guys, I'll catch you all later, man.